Team Soar, hey, it's Dr. McIntosh here with some soul food for thought. Well, I wanted to put a little different twist to things this week. Looking forward to just some great in-depth artifacts that we have. And Miss Ike celebrating her class in being able to be given for the week on loan from the Tulsa Historical Society some walls that teach in regards to the spirit of Greenwood, looking at the 1921 Tulsa race riot. And so, really driving in on that and the concept of writing, as we're having many conversations, I thought that it might be really valid for us to spend some time really talking about, different pieces of writing and perhaps their purpose. And so, as we're engaging with this over the month, I thought that over the upcoming month, I thought that we might spend some time really talking about developing a common language for our scholars in regards to the types or pieces of writing that they might encounter as they're engaging with different texts and also developing their text in response to maybe a whole class, maybe a teacher read aloud, or maybe a shared reading. Perhaps we want to develop an essay of our own in response to that. Or maybe we're developing an essay based off of a journaling prompt that one of our Team SOAR teachers has given us. At either rate, there are four main types of writing that we really want to be able to engage our scholars in. And so I thought that we might really just talk about each one briefly, and then that would really just kind of give us some ground knowledge and developing that commonality among what a type of writing really speaks to, maybe the author's purpose, what does it do, so scholars are able to quickly not really have that blank stare, but that they can really say, okay, yes, expository, I know what that means. So let's go. Number one, looking at a narrative essay. We might think, what are some of the characteristics or what's the purpose of a narrative essay? Quick, it tells a story. Move on. Let's look at number two. What about a descriptive essay? What's its goal or purpose? Hey, it paints a picture. Okay, how can we make that connection? Well, we can make that connection by, perhaps when we're painting a picture, what do we need to be sure to include? We've got to include those details. We've really got to be intentional, providing evidence to what we're saying, okay? It's not just a yes or no, but let's move beyond just a yes or no answer. Let's go ahead and give some details. Let's really describe. What about area 3? When I think about area 3, I'm thinking about expository essays. What does an expository essay do? It just states the facts. Quick and easy. Expository. You're just stating what's right there in front of you. And so, if it is a response to maybe a MERP session where we've engaged in some reading and now we're going to come to a reflective part, if we're wanting to give an expository response to an open-ended question that's thought-provoking from one of our Team SOAR teachers, then we're really wanting to state the facts in the book, citing text evidence to really give us a great picture of what we read. Okay, what about number 4? Well, that would be a persuasive essay. If we want to extend and make a teachable moment with a persuasive essay, we might ask the question, do we know what persuasion is? Or what does it mean to persuade? Maybe we take off the suffixes and prefixes, and we just look at the word just as its basic root. Okay, what does it mean to persuade? It means to convince. Okay, that's a synonym. So with knowing that, what might a persuasive essay do? Well, it persuades the audience. We might just say, convince me, and be done. These are quick, short bursts in which scholars, as soon as maybe even they get their test in the spring, that they write down real quickly that, a persuasive essay, what does it do? What does an expository piece do? What does a descriptive piece do? And then also, what does a, narrative piece do? And so just really wanting to be intentional, but that we're developing commonality among like processes, practices, and really just, exercises that we're engaging our scholars in on a daily basis. So once again, Dr. Mack with some instructional soul food for thought. I hope you got a good portion there. And if not, Look forward to another portion next week. Instructional soul food for thought. Team SOAR, we could not be any stronger. We're growing each and every day, and it takes the number one factor, and that's you. Everybody has their place, and so loving this team, loving the opportunity for us to serve together. You take care. Be blessed.